Alrighty, hello everyone, happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a great day. It is hot today. I think we're getting round 2 of the heat wave in the UK, so it is very, very warm. And to top it off, I have been up since before 5 a.m. this morning because the joys of being an Italian resident abroad, I had to go to London to the consulate to get some paperwork sorted. So yeah, basically I got up and the sun was barely up yet at that point, and then spent several hours on the train and walking and doing bureaucracy and then again walking and train. So I am shattered. This is my third massive coffee of the day. I'm going to be drinking all of this during the stream because holy heck, I am tired. So I am just quickly going to verify that everything's actually working. I can see I have audio, which is great. I just need to make sure that we have game audio sorted as well. So let me boot up Animal Crossing. And as you can see from the thumbnail today, we're going to be playing more Animal Crossing because we started over yesterday. And let me tell you, after 5 years from starting the original New Horizons, getting a new file on, I am just as obsessed with this game as I was 5.5 years ago when it first released. I can't believe how much I've missed the feeling of just starting fresh in Animal Crossing. I am so happy. I ended up playing more last night. So I streamed for several hours and then I had dinner. I got things sorted and I found myself after dinner back on my computer playing more Animal Crossing New Horizons because I just did not want to stop playing it, which is such a nice feeling, especially with a game I've already played for literally 1,500 hours. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I am very happy. I cannot wait. Okay, let me double check. I believe we should have music from the game. At least I have it in my headphones. Is there audio Yes, I have audio output capture. We are good to go. Let's go. So this is day 2. On the island that we called Velaris, after the town in Court of Thorns and Roses. Hello, Oh dear, so sorry about that. The volume was a little loud there. Hello, everyone. Starting today, I'll be doing an island-wide broadcast full of island updates, goings-on and such, I'll go over some things that are very important to island life, so lend me your island ears for a short time. Now, it's only fitting that we kick off this daily ritual with a doozy of an island announcement. The Velaris airport is now open for business. Starting today, you can use online or local communication. We're not going to be doing that because I've said yesterday we're emulating, okay? I own the game, I own the Switch and the Switch 2, but I don't want to give up on my 1,500 island file I've got on there, so emulation is the best way to go to actually get a fresh file. So we're not going to be doing any online play because I have no idea what happens if I try to do online play on an emulated game, and I don't want to get anyone banned. So no online play. Not a bit. Postal services. And it's open 24 hours a day, so please drop by for a look. Oh, I do have another item to share, and it too is a whopper, As of this very day, a brilliant fellow by the name of Blathers will be joining us on Velaris. Blathers has a keen interest in biology, past and present, and he's here to study Velaris. I sincerely hope everyone lends their cooperation. Inquisitive residents should stop by his tent for details. That's all from me. Time for you all to get out and enjoy your day. Yes, yes! Let's go! And there's another loading screen. Come on, we don't want loading screens, we want to play. Yes. So, here's my character. I made a very cute little t-shirt yesterday because, I'm gonna show you guys, I've started buying a couple of bits using Nook Miles. Gosh, I've got Joy-Con drift. I'm gonna have to open these up this weekend, aren't I? Oh, a letter from Mum. How is your new life treating you? Are you eating well, brushing your teeth, washing behind your ears? Oh dear, I'm all worked up. Here's a little something to help out. Eat it or plant it, but think of me. I imagine it's going to be maybe a different fruit. Yes, I ordered something I'm going to show you guys with the Nook Miles, and then... Oh, greetings from the Happy Home Academy. Our goal, we want to help you make your home the best that it can be. Look for more messages from us as you hone your home decorating skills. A housewarming gift is attached. Why, thank you, I will take it. Look at that, so many gifts. Yes, I know, I am walking. I'm technically not touching the joystick, so... Ooh, pears, okay, fabulous. Yes, I bought a bandana. Ooh, wooden mini table recipe. I'm gonna say yes, please. Okay, let's see how the bandana fits. Yes, that is cute. That is really, really cute. Actually, does that... Look at us all yellow and happy. Yes, that does fit. Wait, I don't have... No, wait, it's the wrong thing. We don't have that dragonfly. We gotta catch it. No! Where are you going? Come here. Oh gosh, the drift. It does not help. I think I'm gonna have to play with Switch 2 Joy-Con. Starting the next session, because yeah, these are drifty. Just a smidge, but just enough to be really annoying. Okay. Still, okay, we're so cute. What's that? I'm not sure we have that. We might, but I am not sure. So we're gonna try and catch it. Yes! A grasshopper. They're a grass act. Haha, I knew we didn't have them yet. Now, very important thing. Hang on, do we have that? I don't think we have that. No, it ran away. I walked too close to it. Dang nabbit. That is fine, that is fine. So, okay, we're gonna go in Tom Nook's tent. We're gonna see what's for sale. I think I've got a couple of bits to sell as well. And then we're gonna go speak to Blathers. Ooh. So, you see, since the number of homeowners is increasing, I agree that we need to build a shop. However, when it comes to building supplies, our customers' homes should take priority. I have every confidence that you'll find a way to handle this little puzzle. The two of you have been training under me for how many years now, This should be a piece of cake. Well, hello there. Are you happy with your home? Is it meeting your expectations? I bet you'll be a lot more comfortable now. Houses are so different from tents, You can freely change up the flooring and wallpaper, and you've got some built-in storage, so you can put away any furniture you aren't using. Oh yes, there's more. All homeowners are automatically registered with the Happy Home Academy. We know, we've gotten a letter. The HHA, as we call it, will evaluate your home on a regular basis and send you helpful advice. They even send rewards to members whose homes achieve high ratings. Their evaluations won't intrude on your day-to-day life, so there's no need to worry. Just enjoy the fun. Which brings us to your new home loan. That'll be 98,000 bells, please. Okay. Don't worry. You can pay it back in installments, big or small. Payments can be made using the ABD feature of the Nook Stop. I think that's everything I need to tell you about homes today. But I do have a nice surprise for you. I do hope you're ready for this. It's a premium miles redemption item, a Nook Miles ticket. A Nook Miles ticket? Let's pretend we don't all know what that is. It's a special travel voucher you can only get by redeeming Nook Miles. It's a conundrum, We want to improve our island, but still hold on to that deserted island magic. Well, now you can do both. You can use one of these tickets to do some island hopping adventuring, yes. Go anytime you want. Maybe you're looking to meet some new characters or gather materials for DIY projects. Your trip is yours to enjoy in the way that you like. I've left your ticket at the counter in the airport, so use it whenever the travel mood strikes. Now then, go enjoy life in your freshly built home, indeed. Okay, that's awesome. We're not going to redeem that yet. Okay, there's nothing in the bin. Because we're going to be saving all of the Nook Miles tickets to actually get new characters. So we're going to want to island hop aggressively once we've got the 3 plots to fill. Ooh, Timmy has something he wants to chat to us about. It is a bit of a proposal, so if now is not the time, I understand completely. No pressure. Sure. Very good. I'll get right to the point. I'm hoping that you might be interested in collaborating on a new venture, building a new shop. After all, our little island community is growing and our needs are growing too. I'd love to offer a much wider inventory of goods, but as you can see, I'm a bit limited in here. I've already spoken with our fearless leader, of course, and he agrees that we have a need. But here's the thing. Building materials are hard to get. So, can we set them aside for building a shop? I really don't see it, since we'll need those materials for residential projects. But I have an idea. Yes, you could gather up materials from around the island, right? From the trees and rocks? Our environmental review can even suggest that there will be zero impact to native flora or fauna. No kidding! But I'm getting off track. We'll need a lot of materials for a proper shop, and we will of course offer compensation for your efforts. Sure, I'll help. Thank you so much! Now, I know this is a lot, but I put together a list of the items I'd like you to gather. Oh god, is this the iron nugget debacle? We'll need 30 pieces each of regular wood, hardwood, and softwood, and 30 iron nuggets. I'm not concerned about whether these materials come from, or where these materials come from. They could come from this island or any other. And you can gather these materials at your own pace. Once you have a set of something, come see me. Goodness me, okay, I started gathering some wood. So we are almost halfway there with these, but holy smokes, that's gonna take some time. Especially the iron. The iron's gonna be problematic. Okay, so we've got friends to speak to, first and foremost. Evening, yeah, heard? Evening? It's not even 4, it's just 4 p.m. But okay, let's chat. Oh yeah, I heard you were getting stuff together for a shop. That's right. Knew it. Well, thanks for doing your part. Oh, I got an idea. If they've got you gathering stuff for a shop, you might want this. Yes, please help. Shovel! Oh, thank you, Tammy. I could have sworn Blathers gave it to us, but this is even better. From the Pretty Good Tools recipe set. Awesome. Okay, now we gotta find Phil, my boy. There he is. You've been training, Quacko? I want to chat. Word is you're getting stuff together to build us a shop. Good hustle. I found something that might help things along. Here you go. Yes. Is it just one iron nugget? I was gonna make those iron nuggets into some free weights, but having a shop sounds way cooler. The faster we get to shop, the faster I can just buy free weights. Go Team Velaris, Quacko. Oh my god, he's cute. Okay, how much did they give? Okay, we're already up to 5. Look at us go. Now, is there anything interesting on the board? We placed a tape deck in front of resident services so you can enjoy group stretching session. Oh, okay, that came in an update. This is really nice, actually, that I'm gonna get to experience the game with all content right from the start. It's probably going to be a fairly different experience to what I remember, which I gotta say, I appreciate. Okay, let's go meet Blathers. He's definitely going to want stuff. My god, this tent is so cute! Also, that rug is lovely, and I don't think we ever got it as a piece of furniture, which is a shame. Ooh, a pleasure to meet you. My name is Blathers. I am exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of this island. Thus, I have come to conduct research, if you will. Aha! Could it be that you are Jules, the personage who chose the location for this tent? I am. A splendid job indeed. Thanks to you, I was able to alight on this island with nary a ruffled feather. Now, regarding the aforementioned research, truth to be told, I am determined to open a museum and henceforth dwell on this island amongst you. Oh, he fancy. So, should you discover a new type of insect or fish, do be so kind as to bring it here. I plan to exhibit these creatures as well as those you gave Tom Nook in the museum upon its completion. Though, I confess there is one smallish problem regarding said museum. That is, I lack the number of exhibits needed to secure permission to open a museum proper. Empty display cases will not do, I'm told. Display cases with something to display, that is another matter. Which is where you come in, Woot. Allow me to explain. You see, it is not only insects and fish I plan to display in my esteemed institution, but fossils too. Who? As it happens, there sits a substantial stretch of land beyond the river. I would bet my pin feathers this primitive plot is flush with the fossils I require. But the river, you say? I can't just hop over it, you say? Well, we think. Oh, silly you. I have a solution as audacious as trying to populate an entirely deserted island. Pardon me, Jules, while I transmit the vital data to your Nook phone. Ooh, vaulting pole. Yes, vaulting pole time. We can explore the rest of the island. That is unheard of so far. There, you see, with wood gathered from Velaris, one can make a lengthy vaulting pole. This pole can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go, hooty-hoo! I sent DIY schematics for a shovel to dig fossils from the ground as well. Which brings me to my point. Please, Jules, cross the river and seek out these ancient relics. My feathers, I have blathered on far too long, but let me leave you with this. If I am to open the museum, I must acquire more items to exhibit. 15 more, to be precise. I fervently hope you will donate your precious finds to the cause. Heck yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure we are already very, very close to hitting those 15 because, let's circle back to the house. We piled up a bunch of fish and bugs that we had caught. We got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've already got 11 here. Plus 2 more in my pockets, 12 and 13. Oh, we're gonna ace this. It's gonna take no time at all to hit 15. Now first, we're just gonna go in the house really quickly. Also, how cute is it? I love it. Ooh, look at the space. Yeah, can turn lights on or off, open storage. Yeah, enter decorating mode. Yep, we get it. We get it. So I'm just gonna move stuff really quickly. Because it just looks silly to have all of this stuff in the middle of the room. So I can get this sorted. The box goes here. We have a beautiful humidifier. And a plant. And a radio. And yes, I know this has pretty much no, let's say finesse to it whatsoever, but it will do for now. And we also are supposed to have storage. Now, can I just drop stuff from storage? Yes, I can. Put in storage. What else can I put in storage? We don't need the weeds. We don't need the can. I can also probably, hang on, some materials need to be moved. We need a little bit more room just to get things sorted properly. Got a shovel. Ooh, nice. They gave us a good shovel to boot, not the flimsy one. So this is going to make things easier. And yeah, the pears are going to go in storage. We're going to have to plant them soon, but not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. So I have some room in my pockets. So we're just quickly going to grab a few of these to bring them to Blathers. How much more room do I have? 3 more. It's a 1, and a 2, and a 3. We're gonna have to come back for the other 4 bits. But, ooh, okay, and there's a glowing bell spot, so we can build, well, not build, we can plant and grow a money tree. Now, I don't have that much money, but I can probably afford to get something planted in there. Oh, please let me know if you have items to donate or need assistance. I am here to help. Ooh. Make a donation. Can I donate in bulk? Yeah. No, I can't donate in bulk. Hooty-hoo. This must be an olive flounder. Might I? No, I'm sorry, Blathers. I have to donate a bunch of things to you. I can't listen to the blurb on all of them. Ah, I see. Another time, perhaps. Thank you, boy. I can't believe we can't bulk donate. Yes, I've got something. Oh goodness, this is gonna take a sec. This is gonna take a sec. Eek! A long locust! The horror! The repugnance! Good heavens, I must maintain my composure. I beg your pardon. Bugs. Oh, I do detest them. Still, there's much I can tell you about the insect you apprehended. If you insist, that is. No thanks. No need. Yes, understood. Though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured the wretched thing will get the best of care here. By the by, I wonder if you have anything else that could be donated, and if so, might I take it for you? Oh, he is ever so polite, our Blathers. He is absolutely one of my favorites. It's him and Celeste. But I feel like as a girly in STEM, Celeste is very much the mascot in this case. I even have a print of her with some star fragments on my wall behind my desk. It is very cute. My husband got it for me, I think for Christmas a few years ago. Okay, I got something more for you, Blathers. Okay, we're on the 4th donation. It's gonna take a sec, okay? Yes, I know you don't like the bugs. Don't you worry, you don't have to tell me anything about them. I've got something. Marvelous. And there we go, there's the days. We are gonna get there. Slowly, but we are gonna get there. Please, no interesting facts today, boy. We do adore you, but that is just not something we got the time for. And a moth. We're gonna get there easy peasy. No thanks, you don't need to tell me anything about it. Okay, what's next? What is next? I've got something. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're on the 7th. Cicada shell. I mean, technically it's not a bug. I mean, he considers it a bug, even though it's just the shell of a bug. But no thanks, no need to tell me. Let's go, hoot hoot. I've got something marvelous. And drone beetle. We're getting there, just a few more. You don't need to tell me anything about it again. I love that he's so pleased when we tell him, oh no, you don't have to tell us anything about the bugs. But kind of disappointed, he's like, oh, well, if you want me to tell you about it, please do let me know. He's like, oh, I don't get to nerd out about the fish. No, thank you. No fascinating facts about the sweet fish. Okay, we just got one bug left. I got something. And Horned Dynastid. Very fancy name. Very plain bug. Okay. We've got the Dynastid, so we're on 10. Yeah, 10 donations. Yeah, we need 5 more to open the museum. Needless to say, I am eager to accept your continued contributions. Ooh. I love that there is pretty much no... Actually, I don't think there's any donations happening from anyone else. So it's like, yeah, the museum is basically my personal collection that I have pretty much just funded myself with my catches. That's pretty much it. Okay, we got 4 more. So we should just about hit the quota. But actually first, I'm going to do something that's probably questionable. But I'm going to be using one of those extra nuggets. I need it. And I'm going to show you why. Because I am sick and tired of this hairstyle that gets completely hidden by anything and everything. So we're going to go to craft something. And yesterday, walking around on the beach, I found a recipe for a mirror that I couldn't craft because I needed 1 iron nugget. We now have 5 of them. We're all done. Thank you very much. So we're gonna go out and I'm gonna go place the mirror in my house. And I'm going to change my look really quickly because I want braids. And I've unlocked that style. So yesterday, after I stopped streaming, I had dinner, I cleaned up, and then I was like, oh, I really want to play a little bit longer. So I went back in, caught some bugs, caught some fish, racked up some Nook miles, and then spent some of them on stuff I wanted. Namely, the bandana, a set of hairstyles, and the custom Nook, not Nook, what's it called? The custom pattern tool. Okay, we want to change it up. keeping the skin tone. We are not keeping the hair. This is cute. This is the hairstyle I usually go for. But this with the bandana is going to look heckin' adorable. So we got that. Out of curiosity, do we want to go? Actually, we're going to go for something slightly pinker. Because yeah, she's going to be running around outside. She needs to be slightly tanned. And I think I'm going to go for grey eyes. No, I didn't save. But I think the eyes are too bright, so they throw me off. So we're going to go, yeah, grey eyes. And pretty plaits. Oh, come on, I look so cute. Look at the difference that it makes having these cute little braids just coming out of the bandana. Heck yes. Heck yes, that is adorable. Now we are cute and ready to rumble. So much better. Okay, you know what? I'm grabbing 10,000 bells and popping them into the ground. I don't care if it might seem like a waste. We need to. We dig up 1,000. We put in 10. There we go. And that's gonna grow up into a money tree. Ooh, okay. There's a trick. We're gonna be hitting some rocks. There's a trick to the rocks. Which is this. We wanna... Ooh, money rock, straight up. So we just want to wedge ourselves against the holes we've dug in the ground. So we can repeatedly hit everything. Oh, goodness. We have money. Look at this. Yes. We actually have money. No, wait, I didn't mean to bury it. I meant to claim it. Like, put it in my wallet. So I'm gonna have to drag it, maybe? Put away? Okay, put away. That's what I needed to do. So we're just gonna go around, hit some rocks, catch some bugs if we see anything that we think we haven't seen before. We're gonna have to go hunt for wasps, and also, hang on. We need to see what Nook Mile rewards we can get today. Ooh, okay, we got something for hitting a rock 8 times in a row. We got something for getting the first upgrade for the house. That's another 500. Neat. It's 2,000 for a Nook Mile ticket. Ooh, buried bells. That's another one. So, yeah, we're really going to want to get into it. Ooh, that's active login days. Now, Nook Miles Plus. We need to do a group stretching session. Spend bells to buy items. Plant flower seeds. Catch fish. And plant shrubs. Oh, really? It doesn't count? The money tree? Oh, come on. That's mean. Okay, hang on then. We are going to do the stretching session because that's a double pointer. And I'm pretty sure I don't actually have to go and do the stretches myself. I should be able to just use the controls. Let's stretch. This is so cute. I'm pretty sure it used to be on the GameCube, but I loved it as a kid. Yeah, move your body while holding a Joy-Con or press buttons on a controller. And buttons, please. So I did these every morning for months when Animal Crossing first was still in its peak. Oh my god, this is so cute. Now try and keep to the music rhythm. Oh, I love that Timmy and Tommy are taking part because there's no one else who can come in at the moment. It's like, well, we need to fill spots. And again. And oop. And then we're doing side stretches. My god, this is too cute. I had forgotten how cute this was. This is too cute. And the music as well is so cute and chill. And then we're stretching our back. See, my little Animal Crossing gal is gonna be so fit and limber. And then we do the big circles. And then the other direction. We're almost done, I think. And again, whee! We're gonna earn those points. And then we're doing jumping jacks. And we're closing with just a little bit of stepping and stretching. Okay, this is adorable. I had forgotten just how cute this was, but yeah, for months, once this update released, because my routine during the pandemic was Animal Crossing gets, I log in and I go check the shop and I do stuff, and that was with my dailies. I take the Joy-Cons in hand and do all those stretches in front of the TV playing. Oh, it was just so cute. I really hope they keep this in whenever the new game comes, because it's just adorable. Okay, ooh, another thing we can do is spend some bells to buy items. I don't even know if Timmy is gonna have enough things for me to buy. Like, sure, he's gonna have something. Hello, little buddy. What's for sale? Here's what we have to sell today. Ooh, hammock and an outdoor generator. I'm gonna buy them because I have enough money to. And it kind of feels like a thing we should have with campsites, an outdoor generator. And I'm pretty sure that brings us over the 5k limit we had to spend. Or was it 10k? Yeah, I think it was 5k. Neat! 400 more points. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy tool recipes, and we're also going to have to hoard as many tickets as we can, because island hopping is going to be a royal pain. And I don't think we're gonna be doing island hopping until I have 10 tickets. That is 20,000 Nook miles to spend. So it's like, yeah, that's a kind of a lot. We're gonna have to really, really focus on earning all those Nook miles. But it's exciting because we're gonna be... So the theme for the island, I'm still slightly undecided, but I've got time to decide. I'm definitely going to go for like a bit of a cottagecore vibe. But I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna go cottagecore city vibe. So a lot of greenery, but also streets and footpaths lined with petals, that sort of thing, like a bit urban, cozy. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. Ooh, we're getting stuff. Can I get iron, please? I'm gonna need lots of it. Thank you. More than one would be ideal. What did I get? Stone, iron. Is that clay or sand? I can't remember what this drops. Clay? Yes, clay. Okay. There might be another rock in the vicinity, so let's go take a look. So we did that one. I don't think there's anything here. Nope, nothing rock-wise. Oop, I forgot to take a look at what that bug was. We definitely have that one already. Hang on, do we definitely have that one already? Yeah, where are you going? Ah, the drifting stick is driving me crazy. It's making it so much more difficult than it needs to be to catch things. Yeah, okay, it's just a plain grasshopper. So this is going to be relatively useless. It's just a matter of maybe gaining some more money. Now, that cicada there, I'm not sure we have. So we're going to be very sneaky. And go, oop. Did we have it? Yes, we already have the evening cicada. However, these two rocks, we don't. I don't think we've dug through either of these. So this is perfect. I'm just gonna dig the two holes. That's what we need to do every single time to make sure that we can hit all of the possible hits. Let's go. We need to get as much iron as possible, and this is... Ooh, this is a lucky rock. 3 pieces came out of 4 pieces. Could have made it 5, but you know what? Can't complain. We're already at 9 pieces of iron. And we've got several more rocks to go. So, yeah, it could be so much worse. I can't remember how many rocks we're supposed to have on the island. definitely, I think we've hit 4 with this one that we're about to do. Come on, give us some iron. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're on 10 iron. That's gonna take a couple of days to actually collect, isn't it? I don't think we're gonna be able to do this quickly. I mean, there's also island hopping, but because I want to save the tickets to island hop all at once, that might not be the most helpful way to go about it. Let's see. Okay, we've hit all the rocks around here, which means we've got 2 things to do. We've got to go speak to Blathers. And how much? Oh, actually, yeah, our pockets are full. So we're going to want to empty the pockets. So yeah, we definitely want to speak to Blathers. I think we're going to be 1 donation short. Which means we're going to have to go and build that vaulting pole and go look for fossils, which is great. We are going to make a donation, my good friend. Horse mackerel. And then it's all bugs. I bet you he's going to be excited. No, please, no fascinating facts. We do not have the time for it today. And yes, something else. Okay, so that is number 11. Mosquito is number 12. We know you detest them, buddy. Don't you worry. I love it. It's like, oh, yes, they are the bane of my existence, but I'm still gonna treat them well, I promise. I wonder what he does in, like, the butterfly exhibit. How desperate does he get if they escape? And sorry, I just need to adjust a little bit because I've been running around all day today. And now sitting down, my back hurts. So I just need to adjust myself a little bit. Maybe get into a proper goblin pose and get 1 leg on the chair. Oh, there we go. That's better. That is what happens when you hit 30. Your body starts to fall apart just a little bit more than it was in your 20s. So if you sit wrong, you're gonna pay for it. Like, severely. And for a prolonged period of time. Okay, we're 1 donation short. So we can absolutely get that done. Come on, 1 donation. I've seen a fossil hole right near the bank. So I am pretty sure we can get that easy peasy. Which leaves us to, haha, let's go. So we've got to make a vaulting pole. Yes, we want to craft something, pretty please. And it's going to be a vaulting pole, which luckily we're crafting once and we're never worrying about it again. Because this one, if I remember correctly, does not break. Unlike pretty much everything else, we're safe with this one. We also have to unload a couple of bits, just because I do not have enough room in my pockets, and we're gonna be going, ooh, that's a new bug. We don't have that yet. Come here, you little guy. Ha, gotcha. Yes, I caught a tiger beetle. I pounced first. Ooh, and our net broke. But you know what? That is fine, because this is the final installment that we need for Blathers. Actually, let me go back in just in case we come across a bug that we don't have. I need to have a net in my pockets. So we desperately need something. Yes, we need to craft. And it needs to be... it's gonna have to be flimsy because we don't have any other option at the moment. But, ooh, that good tools recipe set sounds really good right now because these are breaking so much. Ooh, bonus daily miles. I'll take them. Okay, redeem Nook miles. Yeah, oh, 3,000 for the pretty good tools recipe, which we can get now. I don't know if we even have the materials. I feel like the pocket organization guide will be more useful because I'm pretty sure that's what adds an entire new row. And the wetsuit as well, I think that needs to come first for 800. Okay, hang on, let me take a look at something. Nook shopping. What can I shop for at Nook shopping? Air conditioner. Ooh, pink record player. That's so pretty. Ooh, I'm gonna go a little crazy if you guys give me a sec. This is cute. Ooh, the rubber toe sneakers are cute. And so is the portable record. Okay, so we're buying the pink record player because just too cute. And then we're getting the red sneakers because they're too cute also. Ooh, Pocket Camp phone. Oh, okay, I've got Pocket Camp bonuses, which do look very cute. But I don't think there's anything Lies, there is something I need, and it's this camper tee. That is too cute. And it's gonna look so good with the bandana. All we need now is a cute pair of shorts, because I'm not a huge fan of the long jeans, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too sure if they're jeans or chinos. But yeah, not a big fan of the outfit. We definitely need to have some things updated. And I love looking cute in Animal Crossing. It's one of my favorite things to do. Ooh. Okay, we got some Nook Miles, and then Nook Miles for miles. Ha! Earning Nook Miles for earning Nook Miles. Yes, yes, you've just earned miles for finishing Nook Mile Plus goals. But well will it end? Okay, we're supposed to do another DIY project, which I'm sure we will do in the next few minutes, because something else is just bound to break. Ooh, bell ringer too. Okay, spending bells, we get more miles. And I think that we're gonna have to order the wetsuit. Because that's gonna come tomorrow anyway. And I feel like we need the wetsuit. Also, it's summer. We need to swim. Okay, so we bought the wetsuit. We bought a couple of cute things from the Nook shop catalog. Because at the moment, we pretty much have no other way of getting any objects, especially clothes. It's gonna take some time to actually get the Able Sisters. I remember it being a pain in the first game. So we definitely want to, you know, get ahead of the game a little bit and get something cute. No, I don't like it there. I'm gonna put it, yeah. Where is it? There it is. We're gonna place the item. Yeah, that is very cute indeed. And it's the right way. Up. Perfect. And I'm also going to move the water cooler to just in front of it. Awesome. Then do I have... Yes, I do have some stuff that can just be deposited inside the house. So we're going to do that also. Because we've got fossils to hunt, guys. So... Hang on, let's see, what can I leave? The clump of weeds can be left in storage. Outdoor generator. Play. These 2 bugs I need to sell. This is all stuff we're gathering. Ah, I guess we've got 1 more bug to give to Blathers. So look at that. Just like that, in what, 45 minutes, we've hit the goal of 15. Ooh, we're gonna get a proper museum soon. Now, I know this is a very haphazard place for the museum. I'm planning to do something really nice for it. But we can move it later. At the moment, it was just a matter of we're just placing things where it's convenient, where there's room. And then later, when we're starting to build the town properly, when we've got some pathing tools, stuff like that, we're gonna start moving the buildings. It's the same as the villagers, like, oh, can I plant my tent here? I was like, sure, I'm gonna move you later anyway. Yes, I know you don't like the bugs, Blathers. It is fine, I promise. I know you'll take care of it anyway. I do believe this means... Yes, huzzah, hooray! We have acquired the number of specimens required. My feathers, I am at a loss for words. Never would I have imagined we could reach our donation goal. On this, my very first day on the island. Oh, you underestimated us, friend. The generosity that made this possible. The passion. I am humbled by the spirit of Velaris. Now we can submit our application to build a proper museum. Oh my. I must make haste and prepare for the museum opening. There's so much to do. Hooty hoo. Thank you so very much, Jules. Yes! Now, can we donate anything else to him? I am not accepting any new donations at this time due to the museum construction preparations. That said, I am still quite eager to uncover fossils, so do let me know if you find any. Okay, so basically what we're going to do, because we do not want to have to deal with a bunch of fossils discovered and scattered around the island, so we're going to be collecting them, but we are not actually getting them appraised until the museum is fully open, because that's going to be a pain. Whoa, okay. New island area, here I come. So let's get this started. Yes, we dug up a fossil. Ooh, we also have some trees that we can shake. For peaches, for wasps, for furniture. Oh, another stretch of beach as well that we can explore. Ooh, pansies are our island flower. That is neat. Okay, so we're gonna have to be smart about this. I don't know if I want to get stung or not. I think if we get stung, though, we get the recipe. You know what? That's how we get the recipe for medicine. We're gonna have to let ourselves get stung, which stings in and of itself. As someone who is cursed to get stung by bees a lot, sorry, not bees, wasps specifically, I'm like, do I have to? Yes, I do. I do. I will have to sacrifice myself for the good of the town so I can get the medicine recipe. Because what are we gonna do if someone gets sick? Nah, we definitely need that recipe. Got some weeds. Come on, wasps, come out and sting me. Nothing. Peaches. Of course, we're not going to be able to access everything in the island quite yet because we do not have a ladder of any kind. So we're going to have to be patient. So we're still locked out of a good chunk of territory. Oh, bells. Awesome. I'm not going to say no. We're still at the stage where we're poor as heck. So we're going to have to do something about it. And, ooh, let's go, more peaches. I just need to be very careful with what I am shaking to keep track of everything, because I do want to shake every single tree. Just in case, you see, there's bells, there can be furniture. So I 100% need to shake every single available tree. Although I'm gonna be miffed if we shake every tree on the island at this stage and don't get to the wasps. Because we need them. Also, okay, we're gonna have to jump the river again. Because the island is actually divided into quite a few sections by the water. That is not something I thought to consider when we're choosing a map. We are, however, getting a lot of resources that can be sold, which makes me very happy. Because we need the money. And then, if we know that there's no wasps left in any of the trees, because I think there's only 1 or 2 that can spawn every day, we're golden and we can start using the axe on the trees. Okay, nothing in here. And whee! Okay, I've got a lot of tools and I don't know exactly in which order they are yet. So I'm gonna be moving things back and forth a little bit. Just to figure out exactly where things are going and what I am doing. Okay, hang on. Rock time! It's time for our geological survey. Are we gonna find iron? We have no idea. We're hoping and praying because we need 30. And 30 is really a heck of a lot. Let's go. Ooh, rare mineral. Iron. Thank you. No, don't keep scooting back, please. You can do it just once more. Yes. Okay, 4 iron and gold. Ooh. That is exceptionally fancy indeed. And I'm kind of tempted to sell the gold for money, but... Ooh, DIY recipe. That's the thing. I've got a sneaking suspicion we're gonna have some DIY recipes that we can do with it. Or we're gonna need it as well at some point later. It's gonna be like, oh, why didn't you keep those 3 gold nuggets that you found really early in the game before you knew what to do with them? And I'd be like, dang it. I lost an opportunity. We're also gonna have to go around at some point and pick up all of these weeds because look at the state of it. Shameless. I know that we're going for cottagecore, but there may be such a thing as 2 cottagecore when it comes to weeds. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh, we can definitely make a nice little nook here. Maybe something related to fishing would look really nice. I like it. Yes. Yes, I have ideas for the first little nook that we can get on the island. Yes, pun not intended, but very welcome indeed. See, I've been playing too much Fantasy Life. I went towards that ledge thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna climb the ledge now. Like, no girly, you cannot climb ledges in Animal Crossing. That is a Fantasy Life thing. You can't do it. You're gonna have to just be a normal person and wait for the ladder to drop. And honestly, I can't remember how we get the ladder, but I remember it taking at least a few days. So it's not gonna be very straightforward. We might even have to wait for the shop to be open, which is gonna take a few days, yeah. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to get to the 30 iron today. It's gonna take probably several Nook Miles trips to actually get to that number, because we've shaken... I suspect it might be every single rock that we have available at the moment, and we've only hit 14. So that's not even half of what we actually need. Come on, give me a wasp. The game that... For once, I am praying, like, come sting me. But no, it does not want to do us a favor. We gotta get back anyway, because I'm pretty sure we are completely out of pocket space. The curse of the small pocket. Okay, although I know where we were at now, so this should be fairly easy to get back to. Right, should we craft something? Yes, let's craft it. What did I need to craft? Hang on. See, that's what I meant when I say I slept very little today and I'm indeed very tired. I went to the crafting bench instead of to sell stuff. Okay, peaches. I'm also going to sell the weeds because we're not going to be doing anything with the weeds. Not with that many. Yes, 4,000 bells. All yours, buddy. Also, how are we doing with Nook Miles? Oh, we found our first fossil. 300 miles. I'll take it. Nothing else. And we got a new recipe, which is... Oh, dear God, the King Tut mask. Nope. No, 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 no. That thing is bad luck. I am pretty sure I remember getting it in probably New Leaf. And sorry, just getting some hair off of the side of my PC. My cat was sleeping on it earlier, I'm pretty sure, because, yeah, it is a bit floofy. This is a whole new section we haven't got. Oh, come on, there's fossils up there. Ooh, we might have more than... Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've played. I can't actually remember how many fossils we get every day. Goodness me. Goodness me, I can't remember. That is really dreadful. That means I've forgotten about Animal Crossing, all things. No, that is information that my brain needs to retain. Excuse me. Like, I did not agree to forgetting that sort of information. Those are important details to enhance gameplay. Thank you. So is this all... Okay, this is all one long stretch of beach. So we can still get... Okay. Can still get around. That is nice. That is indeed very nice. And I love these big cliffs that we get. Ooh. I have quite a few ideas. We got the pier. Anything else interesting? Like recipes in a bottle? No recipes in a bottle for me? Aww. Kind of disappointed. Let's go. So we got this. And this. So basically, we're just going around collecting all the resources we could possibly need so we can make a little bit of money. Ooh, more bells. Yes, please. And we've got a couple more fossils to get to. How are we on pocket space? Yeah, that should do. That should do us. We're just gonna finish shaking every tree on this side. Collect a couple more peaches. I think we should have enough room for everything. Assuming we don't run into some really cool looking bugs that we haven't picked up yet. And yeah, we do need to get stung. So I'm hoping we can actually find the wasps today. That they're not actually hiding somewhere in the higher levels of the island that we can't actually reach yet. Bells. Yes, thank you. We also have not found any fern. And there's the wasps. Yeah, come on. Come on. Sting us. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I got stung by wasps. And I think someone's gonna give us the recipe, right? Also, that, I'm pretty sure we don't have that yet. So we're gonna try and catch it. And boop. Did we have it yet? Yes! I caught a giant cicada. Oh, come on, no more room. Okay, we're swapping it. We are swapping it with clump of weeds. I'm gonna go put these back. Whee! Okay, let's go talk to someone and see if they give us a recipe for medicine. You were stung by a wasp? Take some medicine and get better then, Quacko. I could have sworn that's how they give... Oh, maybe I don't have enough room in my pocket. Hang on. Maybe I don't have enough room in my pocket. So what I can do is we're gonna start amassing bugs again. So we're placing it. And I've got a few things to put inside the house. So maybe if we speak to Bill again, he's actually going to give us the recipe. Let's see. We're also gonna need the pears to plant, I think, to hit another achievement. So, yeah, we're putting all of this in storage. No, not the peaches. Fossils. And this other fossil. And heck, you know, I am putting stones in storage. And the iron nuggets, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to find any more. Ooh, and wait. The gold nugget too. Yeah, that's occupying space that we cannot afford to lose. Thank you very much. Okay, so, let's see... No, we do need to use medicine, because if there's more wasps, they're actually gonna send us to... Wait, they make us faint, I think? If we get bitten twice? Possibly. Maybe. I don't recall if I ever got bitten twice, so I don't know. So... Okay, you're not... Oh, maybe there's gonna be shooting stars later. I wonder if that's just flavor text or if it's actually something like, oh, like it's telling us there's gonna be a shower tonight. That'd be lovely. Hi, Benchy Monkey. How you doing today? Welcome. We're just playing a little bit of Animal Crossing New Horizons here. I played this game for so many hours and I finally started a fresh island. We just got stung by wasps, but we managed to get all of the required donations for Blathers, so the museum is opening soon. Oh, can you give me the recipe for medicine? Well, it's kind of too late to be careful now, but you know what I mean. Yes, okay. So it's like, oh, if I had medicine, I'd give it to you. I don't have it, so I'm gonna give you the recipe. Fabulous, that's exactly what I wanted. So we're gonna learn it first. Yeah, honestly, I've been so happy about restarting. I haven't deleted my original island because I spent 1,500 hours in it. I got it on release, and this game literally just saved my sanity during the complete circus that was 2020 to 2022. So, since I own the game and a PC, I'm emulating my game on the PC to get a new file. If it was like old Animal Crossing that's saved on the cartridges, I would have just honestly legit bought a second copy of the game so I could have another file. That's unfortunately not an option anymore, so I'm like, what can I do? I really want to play it again. I don't want to lose all my progress. Screw it. I'm gonna start a fresh file on the PC. And yeah, I gotta say, it runs pretty well. And it looks very nice. Okay, I think that is new also. And ooh, message bottle with a recipe. I forgot we picked that up. Dear person I don't know, I was walking around yesterday picking up DIY stuff, and I came up with a great recipe. I could have kept it for just me, but I like sharing fun stuff. Be careful when YDY. YDI? That's a joke. The DIY punchy who DIH. Okay, what's the... Ooh, sauna heater. Okay, I think I know what that is. Not something we're gonna use, I think that's for sure. But still, it's fine. It is fine. Now we need to pole vault. And whee! Okay, now I can't remember which trees we actually shook and which ones we didn't. So we're gonna have to go around. So this is technically my first time restarting Animal Crossing from scratch. So I basically had just like one file that I just completely squeezed every last drop out of. And in terms of getting this island, so we started it yesterday. I actually did a restart after a few minutes because I hated the villagers I had gotten. So I was like, nope, I am not coping with these people on my island for God knows how long until I can kick them out. So we just restarted. But I was very lucky. I got a really good island layout and peaches, which is my favorite fruit, and 2 really cute villagers on the second go around. So yeah, I was very lucky with that. And now, so I've called it Velaris, like the town from Court of Thorns and Roses, which is one of my favorite fantasy series. And I think we're going to go for a cottagecore sort of island, although I still have not fully decided if I want to do like a very, very natural cottagecore, or if I want to do like urban cottagecore. No, come on, not the second one! Eee! To the service. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I make it? No, I didn't make it. Oh, double stung. Ouch. Ouchie. Oh, okay. Apparently that's an achievement. I'll take it. I'll take it. Getting stung by wasps hurts. Getting stung again before you can recover makes you faint. But at least you get some miles for that. I don't want it to be uncomfortable though, so take some medicine to heal up. Yes, I know. We have the medicine recipe. I was just dumb. And I didn't craft it. I think, if I remember correctly, we only get 2 wasp nests a day on the island. So I think we're safe now. Think they're being key. But we're gonna keep shaking trees because we haven't gotten a single piece of furniture yet. And if I'm not mistaken, there's supposed to be 2 hiding in the trees every single day. So we're gonna try. So what's behind this? No, I could have sworn there was something behind that one. Ah, well, that is fine. Bells. Neat. I'll take that. We absolutely need it at the beginning of the game because we are poor as dirt, okay, at this stage. We're basically going to be paying for everything for everyone. So, yeah, we need to get rich fast. And while I know that money that just falls out of shaken trees might not be the best way to go about it, but it's still a way to go about it, so I think it counts. Anything here? Nope. Come on, give us some furniture. We got stung twice, so we better get something good. Already caught this kind of cicada, so we can just make it fly away. Oh, come on, you gotta give us something. No? No way. No, you will never have me alive. Thank you very much. Okay, we beat the wasps. I could have sworn there were only 2 a day. There's 3? I was not expecting that. Okay, hang on. Can I make medicine? Yes, let's craft. Okay, Can I get some medicine? It's craftable. Yes, we're gonna craft one. So at the end of the day, when we're dashing, I'm gonna craft 2. 1 for tomorrow too, because let's be honest, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it, 100%. There's no way we're not getting stung again. I am not very good at catching wasps to begin with. And to make matters worse, I'm currently playing with Joy-Cons that are drifting. I think the left one. A lot of the time, if my character is just standing still, it actually ends up just drifting to the side. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to open the Joy-Cons up and fix them up, which is okay. I've done it to pretty much every single pair of Joy-Cons I've ever owned. And I've been playing with these for so much, because these are the Animal Crossing ones that came with my Switch in 2020. So I feel like they've had a really good run for something that is known to have some drift issues. And yeah, I've literally replaced the sticks on every single pair of controllers I've ever owned. Heck, even I've learned to open the PlayStation controller to replace the sticks, because even those drift. So yeah, it do be sad that it looks like all of these new controllers have issues with the thumbsticks, just drifting after a while. But yeah, so that makes it even harder for me to actually catch the wasps, because I cannot line up properly. Come on, give us something. I'm pretty sure we've shaken all those trees there. Maybe possibly. I don't know, I'm gonna have to double check actually. If we've shaken all of them. I think we have. Depends on if we see any peaches around, then we know that that area has not been shaken thoroughly. I'm pretty sure it's just anything left of Blathers' tent left. Nope, this is just wood. I mean, we can use the wood. The wood is the basis of all of the flimsy tools anyway. And goodness knows we're gonna need to craft flimsy tools because they break like it's nobody's business. Anything in you? No? Really? We're not getting anything? Not here. Oh, come on. Not even a single leaf of furniture? Oh, we've shaken everything. Ah, figures. They're gonna be on one of those fancy prizes that we can't get to. Oops. Ah, well, at least... No, I didn't mean to drop it. I meant to take it. I meant to take it! There we go. Now we're pretty again. And I'm pretty sure we've left a wasp nest somewhere on the floor. Yes, there it is. We might not have shaken this one? And this one? No, okay, everything is now being shaken. There is nothing else for us to shake. Now, I've got some things that I can put away, some things I can sell. So the next thing we're gonna have to do is actually cut a heck of a lot of wood, because we're gonna need, I want to say 30 of each kind to open the shop. So yeah, that's gonna take some time. So the thing I can do is I can put the... No! I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm too trigger happy with the buttons. So that goes in storage. The medicine goes in storage. And the tree branches go in storage. And the weeds. Just so we've got all of these bits. So then I've got the pole vault, well, the vaulting pole, full pole vault. Brown Cicada's gonna have to go outside. Shovel. Net and axe. Okay, and we got some room. So now we're gonna have to go and chop some trees. But not cut them down, because luckily with the flimsy axe, we can just hit the trees without actually cutting them. Oh, this is one of those perfect outcomes where it's like, okay, one of each. That is perfect. Okay, it might take a couple of axes, but we should get round to it. Also, I can't remember Do we actually... Yes, I think we do actually automatically pull items from my inventory. So I don't think I've got to carry... Do I have to carry everything around? I can't remember. It's been so long, I honestly cannot remember. Hello, Dandy Ray. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stumbling in. How you doing today? I restarted Animal Crossing New Horizons yesterday after spending 1,500 hours. That's 1,500 plus in the original file over the 5 years I've played the game. And I was like, okay, it's time to just do a fresh replay. Because I missed the game so much, but it's gotten to a point where I just have nothing else to do. It looks like it's gonna be probably another year until we can get our hands on a new Animal Crossing for Switch 2. So I'm like, okay, I've got to play this again, I don't care. And yeah, so we're starting fresh. And it's both wonderful and stressful because we need so much stuff. And the beginning is both really fun and really slow. And I promised I'm not gonna time travel in this file. So I'm gonna have to just be patient during the early game grind. And it's so difficult. Nice, you've restarted too. Yes. And oh my god, I get the playing obsessively. Yesterday I streamed the game for like 3 hours. And then I just not satisfied with the 3 hours. After... you know, doing all of the necessary adulting, so making dinner, washing the dishes, cleaning the kitchen. I was like, okay, I've got a couple of hours of just nothing to do. I hopped back on, and I played for 2 more hours, just catching bugs and fish and getting things ready for Blathers. And that actually paid off, because we've been able to get Blathers all of the items that he needs to open the museum on the first day. Oh, come on, okay. So it doesn't, in fact, automatically pull materials from the inventory. Might that be when I'm inside the house and that's why I'm thinking that? It's just been so long. I played the game pretty much religiously every single day for, I want to say, all of 2020, 2021, and 2022, and possibly part of 2023. And then I hit a bit of a wall in 2023 where I was like, okay, I've got nothing else to do, really. I don't know what to do. So basically I boot it up a few times a year to do events, like, you know, to get in the spirit of a holiday, redecorate my town a little bit for seasons. But I was like, there's, you know, that kind of feeling of progress is completely gone. So yeah, I've been really feeling the itch of, oh my god, I've got to restart this. Yes, oh my god, I'm the same! I also work from home, and my job has this thing where it's either really busy or really chill. So when it's really chill, basically all I have to do is monitor my emails to see if something comes through. Because I work in academic publishing, and I'm an assistant, so people have to send me tasks. If things are quiet, I can be like, okay, I'm done with my tasks for the day. I'm not gonna start another big task to leave halfway through. I'm just gonna chill and play Animal Crossing or Fantasy Life or Disney Dreamlight Valley while I keep an eye on my Outlook to see. So if something comes in, I can do it. But oh my god, yes, working from home is the best. And, you know, it's to the point that it's like, well, I could be physically healthier and be in the office, but since I've got some health issues and it's best for me to work from home, at least I can capitalize on that and I'll be like, okay, if I have to feel a bit iffy, but I get to stay at home and work from home, and I also have pets, and I love the fact that I don't have to leave them to go to the office. So I basically have like a Velcro cat and a Velcro dog that just stick next to me while I am playing games or working and stuff like that. Nah, that's too good. Oh, you take hotel reservation calls for independent hotels, and after a certain hour, it's really slow. Nice. For me, it's certain periods of the year. There's like 4 or 5 months where everything is really busy. And basically, you've got to really get into it in order to not have to do overtime. And I hate doing overtime because usually my overtime is not paid. And I don't like doing that. And then you've got periods of the year, usually in the summer. Because I work with a lot of academics, they all disappear in a puff of smoke the moment the academic year is over for universities. And so usually the summer months are really chill. The beginning of the new year is really chill. And it's like, ooh, I can do stuff now. Like, I've got time. And, you know, I'll do chores in between as well. But being able to play stuff like Animal Crossing, like, great. That's the best way. Yes! Oh, see, to borrow a phrase that Peyton's Corner uses, chronically ill and cute. You know, we're chronically ill and cute, and we're just living the life for the chronically ill and cute. But I've got chronic migraines, and I've got lupus as well, which is like an autoimmune disease. So I tend to be happiest at home in an environment I can control, where I know all the variables, and basically it just helps manage my health so much better. And also, just in general, I love the fact that I can roll out of bed at 5 to 8 and be logged into the office, like to work at 8. And then my shifts are 7 hours with flexible, like flexi time, so I can start at any time I want, as long as I do the 7 hours. So basically, I work 8 to 3:30 most days. And then the rest of the day is just mine to do chores, chill, go on a walk with my dog. So yeah, that is really nice. My poor husband instead has to go into the office every single day. Which is sad. I used to be like that too. And then the pandemic happened. And the one good thing that came out of the pandemic is that it's like, okay, my company was like, suddenly everyone can work remote and get hybrid schedules. I'm like, yes, finally, one good thing to come out of all of that mess is like, okay, we can work from home now pretty much indefinitely, especially if you've got health issues. It's like, score. Ooh, chronic migraines are the worst. So many people as well. I don't know if maybe it's the fact that we tend to gravitate towards cozy games. So maybe like in the community, I tend to see more people who have chronic illnesses and chronic migraines. But holy heck, there is a lot of us. Let's go. Okay, more wood. What are we on? I think we need 30 pieces of each. And that's going to take some time to hit. Because what are we on? Okay, we're on 30 hardwood. 24 wood. Really? Softwood, only 15? Ooh, that's gonna take some time and several axes, I'm pretty sure. Yes, more Nook Miles, thank you. Now, the thing we're doing with Nook Miles is that I am planning to do a big chunk of island hopping as soon as we can get the 3 new characters, because I'm looking for a very specific look. Because we're going to do cottagecore / fantasy core. So it's going to be, I'm thinking, yeah, like urban cottagecore. So we're going to have some proper streets, paths, maybe bikes everywhere. I don't think that cars would really go with like a cottagecore aesthetic. But basically that's what I'm planning to do. And it's like, okay, I want very specific villagers to do that. So I want a very fairy tale aesthetic. So we're going to have to go and island hop a heck of a lot, because I do not want those plots auto-filled. Like, over my dead body, we're going to get those plots auto-filled. And so, yeah. We're gonna have to save every single Nook Mile that we get in order to get a bunch of Nook Mile tickets. Oh, come on, it broke again? Dude. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go craft 2. Just because... like, I swear it breaks every, like, 5 trees. So we need to craft extras. And also, I need to drink more coffee because I'm so tired today. Mine, I've got some that are hormonal, but only a few a month. The big thing for me is that I basically wasn't told for, like, a decade, like, doctors just didn't spot it, that I was really iron deficient. Like, borderline dangerous levels. Like, your iron is supposed to be at around a number that's like 75 to 100 for you to be healthy. For years, I had like 12. But no doctors actually spotted it. And then I got a new doctor who was like, okay, you know, I'm really tired. I always have migraines. I lose like a lot. I'd lost so much hair. Like, my hair was thinning like crazy. And my doctor was like, okay, your hair is thin. That's weird. Let me check, like, your history and your iron levels. And she looked at it and was like, okay, you've been like severely deficient for like a decade. How the hell did your previous doctor not spot this? So I've been supplementing for a few months. It's slow going, but my migraines are actually going a heck of a lot better now that my iron levels are going up. So basically I've gone from like 5 a week at the very worst to now I get 1 to 2 a week, maybe even less. I've been able to go 12 days without. And let me tell you, when you're used to being in pain 5 out of 7 days, being able to go like 2 weeks almost without pain it's unheard of and like the best thing ever. But yeah, really, like iron deficiency affects so many people, so many women for obvious biological reasons. But yeah, a lot of doctors just like, yeah, nah, it's not that important. It's like, well, no, it is important. So I think basically they just don't, unless they spot like low hemoglobin, so unless you're proper anemic, they just are not trained to spot it. You need a hematologist, so like a blood specialist, for someone to look at it and go, yeah, no, this is completely wrong. We gotta fix you up. But yeah, so at least it was spotted. But basically, I turned 30 this year, and I've been really bad since I was like 19. So basically 11 years it took for a doctor to spot it. And you can see if you look in like the medical files, like, yeah, this has been really low for a really long time. It's like, So yeah, basically about 90% of my health issues stem from that. So I can't wait to get it fixed. But it's something that takes some time. So I've gone from, oh yeah, you got chronic fatigue, there's nothing to do about it, to like I can exercise now, which is unheard of. I'm so happy. But I still spend a lot of time playing Animal Crossing. Even if now I'm like, okay, I can just do a little bit more, but I still want to chill and play cozy games anyway. Yeah, real eye-opener when you're like, well, you just normalize, I think, chronic pain after you've been in it for a while. And then all of a sudden, the absence of it is like, is that like how healthy people feel? Like, sometimes I say it to my husband, because I married, like, probably one of the healthiest people on the planet. Like, that man pretty much does not experience pain or nausea or headaches. He's just like, nah, I'm just like sturdy, you know? And sometimes I'm like, okay, is this like how you feel every day of your life? Because like, this is crazy. Yeah, I know, the motivation is hard to find. But you know what I do? Because I also have ADHD. So I find it very difficult to find things engaging if I'm bored, and I find exercise extremely boring. But I have a trick, and also, hang on, I need to concentrate for a sec, because I need to get that bug. I'm not sure if we've caught it yet. Did we catch it yet? Yes, okay. Ooh, dupe. We can sell it. Score. I'll take it. Also, how are we on? Okay, 27 softwood, only 3 more and we're golden. Yeah, so basically the thing I do, because my issue is that I find it difficult to stick with exercise because I get so bored. It's something that takes just enough concentration that I can't, I don't know, mount my Kindle to the handlebars of an exercise bike or listen to an audiobook. I just don't quite concentrate enough. But I can concentrate enough for either like a very cozy, chill game that doesn't need any reflexes or like fast timing, or turn-based RPGs. So basically, I either put on Animal Crossing or something like Dragon Quest or Disney Dreamlight Valley while I sit on the bike. So I drag the bike in front of my computer and I put the game on the computer and I game while I sweat my heart out like a hamster on a wheel, and that works. Like, I've been able to do like a solid 30 minutes of cardio most days because I'm engaged. Otherwise, my brain's just like, no, like I can't. But for me, audiobooks for chores, they're the best. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put on a nice audiobook and I'm just gonna scrub that bathroom like it's never been scrubbed before. And that gives me the motivation to just sit there for half an hour, like really cleaning stuff. Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm basically like a goldfish. Or actually, I think having one, the best way to describe it is I'm like a golden retriever. I need to be entertained 24/7 or I get bored and then I self-destruct. Ooh. Leaf guy. Little leaf guy. Got you. Now, where are you? Yes! Leaf guy. I got a walking leaf. It seems to be taking it in stride. Oh, it's such a cool bug. That is such a cool bug. Okay, so you're getting placed. Because unfortunately, we've already hit the maximum number of donations for Blathers to open the museum. So now I can't donate anything else to him. There we go. So we've already got 3 bugs that I need to donate. And it's like, I can't donate them to him until he opens the museum. Which I think, so today we got the tent. I think tomorrow the museum is going to be built. I'm assuming, I can't quite remember, but it's going to take either 1 or 2 days for it to, I can't remember if it takes 1 or 2 days to be built. I'm going to hope 1. Ah, see, another ADHD. Yes, so many people diagnosed with ADHD late. 12 is actually not that bad. My doctor started saying, okay, you've got a lot of red flags for ADHD when I was like 26, 27. But the problem, I mean, it's kind of good that we've got free public healthcare in the United Kingdom. So it's great that I don't have to worry about having to pay out of pocket for assessments. But I think as well, because of the pandemic, there were so many people that needed mental health assistance. The wait list to get an assessment for ADHD as an adult in my county is 7 years. Not 7 months, 7 years. So my doctor was like, okay, you definitely have ADHD. We can't confirm it until you're going to be like in your mid-30s. So let's do a thing. You're functional enough to not need medication. Let's just, look at meditation techniques, coping strategies, apps, things made for people with ADHD. And let's see how that works out for you. Best thing ever. Like, I've gone from chronic overwhelm and chronic burnout and just complete and total executive dysfunction in a lot of situations to actually being able to keep on top of stuff. So, yeah, basically that works. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna get called for an assessment until I'm like 35. So I'm on the wait list. I'm gonna be on that wait list for a heck of a long time. I know, it's so long. But great that you've been able to get to 26 completely unmedicated. But I think the meds are very strictly regulated, and I hear they can be so hit and miss, especially as an adult. So I think the reason why my doctor was like, yeah, you don't need meds, let's just keep on top of it with coping strategies, is that I guess they look at, like, can you get through life without, like, severe burnout or depression? Can you maintain friendships, relationships? Can you keep a job? And I've managed to keep, basically, I've been in the same job for like 7.5 years. I'm kind of good at maintaining relationships with other people. I managed to get married and buy a house. So it's like, okay, you're functional. You don't live in filth. You're a productive member of society. You'll be good without meds. That's basically the cutoff. Yeah, that explains so much. Like, I could never pay attention in class unless I was doing something else to keep my brain, like, kind of busy and occupied. So, in hindsight, I stimmed like crazy. Very discreetly, because otherwise I'd get told. I grew up in Italy. Teachers, not very understanding in general, as just as a system of any sort of neurodivergence. They basically only recognize neurodivergence as the really severe autism cases where you've got like a 15-year-old with the mental capacity of a 6-year-old, that sort of thing. ADHD in women especially, completely unheard of. They just look at like the hyperactive little boys. But yeah, I was constantly like all of my assignments fueled by caffeine and last minute panic, even all through university. And I was like, okay, like all of that. I was thinking, oh, maybe I'm just disorganized. No, it's ADHD. So yeah, at least it got found out, which is nice because now I kind of know, like, okay, that's how my brain works. I can cope with that. Now, did we also break the axe again? Yes, we did. We're gonna be fine without. We got all the bits. We got all the bits. Yeah, I've heard that a lot, actually, from people with ADHD who, like, the meds worked really nicely when they were little. But then as an adult, with, I guess maybe because at that point you're like, okay, I've got a fully developed nervous system that just reacts differently. So it's like, no, that's not going to work for me very well. But yeah, oh my God, the last minute panic. I am pretty sure, and I think it wasn't picked up because I was always really good academically, but I did a very competitive, very frantic sort of STEM degree at university. Every single one of my assignments for all of my 3 years, with the exception of my dissertation, because you can't, I think, feasibly just do a dissertation in 48 hours, just because of the requirements. But every single assignment I had to do, every lab report, every research paper for 3 years, written 48 hours before the deadline, up until 3 a.m. for 2 days in a row, just fueled by caffeine and desperation and stress. But as a result, I perform really well under pressure. So I guess that kind of works. Yay! Okay, we can donate stuff to Timmy. There you go. 30 of each kind of wood, kindly provided by me. No one else on the island is lifting a finger. I'm doing everything. But it's fine, you can have it. You can have it, Timmy. It is fine. Ooh, I'm getting a reward. What did I get? What did I get? A tea set, striped pants, and a striped tank. Okay, what do we look like? I guess the tank is kind of cute. And a lot more fitting for summer, actually. What about the striped pants? No. Nope, we're going back to jeans. And the tea set. Now, is that gonna be like a Japanese tea set? Like traditional Japanese? Or am I gonna get like a nice little teapot and a cup? Let's see. Place. What am I getting? What am I getting? Oh, that is cute! That's going in the... I was about to say in the tent. It's not a tent anymore. We've got a house. Oops. Ooh, and also we got Nook Miles. What did we get? Rough hewn. Okay, lots of material. So, okay, how much wood we've chopped. And number of items I have in storage. Okay, so I'm encouraged to hoard. Nice. Oh my God, Dandy Ray, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Now, I am working towards, and this is one of those ADHD projects that I started thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and do like a YouTube channel about gaming because I really enjoy it. It's like a proper hyperfixation that I have. And I was like, okay, I actually really like the social aspect, the creativity of doing streams and making videos and stuff. And I am really close to hitting 500 subscribers. Which is a massive milestone for me, even just the fact that I stuck with it for so long. So I really appreciate it. I think now, thanks to you, I'm only like 10 or 11 people off of hitting 500. So I am so close. Thank you so much. Okay, the pants are going in storage. And the striped shirt is going in storage. And the tea set we are placing. Goodness me, I do not have... Okay, hang on. We need to rearrange things a little bit. Because this is just looking a bit sad. Place item. Okay, let's try. And just quickly move things around a little bit, shall we? So. Okay, we're still sleeping on a cot. That's fine. At some point, we will get a bed. We're putting the lamp on one side. And... the radio on the other. Neat. Then we are putting the tea set on the box. Yes, it's unorthodox, but we're gonna run with it. The box is sturdy. In this universe, it's not gonna collapse under the weight of the cups and the kettle. I guess not technically a kettle, teapot. Yes, that's a much better description, teapot. Then we got an aromatherapy diffuser, which I guess I can just put near the entrance. We need surfaces, we need tables. Although I feel like this is a very realistic look of what your house looks like when you're like 20 years old and have just moved out on your own. And it's like, okay, I've got a cot and a lamp and furniture on the floor because I don't have a sofa or a bed frame. So yeah, that is actually really realistic. I like it. Oh my god, thank you so much! And yes, is there anything better than actually playing Animal Crossing while listening or watching someone else play Animal Crossing? I feel like that is just the perfect balance. Okay, this outfit actually kind of slaps. It's cute! And I've ordered one of those Nook Miles t-shirts as well. That's gonna look really cute, I think, with the outfit. What we need, though, is shorts. Because it's the height of summer on a deserted island, middle of July, and we're here in long jeans. And I can tell you, as someone who grew up in a Mediterranean country, jeans in July, you die. You just die. That's just what happens. Like 30+ degree heat in July, and you're wearing denim, like waist to ankles. Like, I'm pretty sure sweat will just come out of your eyeballs in that case, because it's like, okay, You've chosen to just go hardcore and just die, I guess. So yes, we need shorts for her. But the problem is that I'm pretty sure until we can get Mabel to visit at least twice, because I don't remember if it's linked to number of visits or how much we spend, or if we like have to buy out our inventory multiple times. But yeah, it's gonna take ages. Like probably a week or two to get Mabel to open the shop on the island. And even when we do that, yeah, it's gonna be luck of the draw whether we can get some shorts or something. So we've got to hope in the Nook shopping app that refreshes every day, and maybe that's gonna give us something good. But it isn't even a guarantee. So yeah, we might struggle for outfit options for a little bit. Now, let's see... Yeah, I am just gonna go and get every single seashell so I can sell them. Because we're at that stage in the game where we're basically hoarding everything that could be useful and then selling everything that is not nailed down. Ooh, I'm pretty sure the blue shells are part of a seasonal event, right? It's just that they're not open yet because Isabel and the residence center have not been built up yet. She's not here yet. So, yeah. Okay, that's why. That's why. I was like, okay, blue shells. I remember we used those for recipes. Why am I not getting anything? Yeah, because Isabel is not here yet. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We need coral, and we need the blue shells, and we need this. And ooh, okay, small ocean fish. There's a chance we don't have this yet. And I've said yesterday, the motto of Animal Crossing is always, the first one goes to Blathers. It doesn't matter if it's a fish, a fossil, a bug, or your firstborn. The first one always goes to Blathers. And yes, clownfish. Cutie. If I can grab a second one, I wonder what sort of enclosure does it have? Let's try to place item. Okay, I was hoping it got in like a cute fish bowl, because that would be such a cute pet to have inside the house. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've now hit up every single... Is that a new... No, okay, that's not a new butterfly. We've got that one already. Whee! Okay, awesome. So we got a bunch of stuff to sell. Let's go make money. And then I'm trying to think. I think we're kind of running out of things to do. I know first one always goes to Blathers. Like, we don't want to find out what happens if we forget to give the first one to Blathers. It's basically, we're a cult. Let's be honest, all Animal Crossing players are basically a cult. Was like, okay, the first one, the offering always goes to Blathers, our Lord and Savior. Our fearless leader. Okay, we got a bunch of seashells that we can sell. I'm gonna keep the summer shells because those are a limited collectible. 8,000 bells! Dude, yes, I would take them. Oh, more Nook Mile achievements to claim. Thank you. Earn bells by selling items. Score. That's a kind of low amount, but we'll take it. I love that we need to redeem Nook Miles to get more Nook Miles. Yes, that's perfect. I know. I swear, Animal Crossing players are a heckin' cult. Like, the moment rumors started about a new Animal Crossing games being revealed soon, we all just came out of the woodwork and started going insane. Because apparently, I don't know if you've heard the rumor, but I think this originated from Beat-em-Ups, who is, I want to say, maybe the biggest Nintendo-focused content creator, at least in the States. I don't think we've got anyone of that size in Europe that just does Nintendo. And he said that he can't disclose his sources, but he has been told that there's going to be a direct this month. And at this point, my bet is either on next week, just before Donkey Kong comes out, or at the end of the month. But there's going to be a direct. And apparently, it's going to end with an Animal Crossing reveal for 2026 for Switch 2. And I kid you not, the amount of people I see online that are saying, I am just waiting to upgrade to a Switch 2 until I'm just waiting for Animal Crossing to come out. And then I'll get it just for Animal Crossing. Like, the amount of people that this game, this series has in an absolute chokehold to be like, yeah, I'm ready to drop 400 quid on a new console the moment this game comes out because I need more Animal Crossing. And like, I get it because I'm obsessed with it. Even in my family, my parents both love Animal Crossing. They're both in their 60s. They each own a Nintendo Switch so they can have their own islands. My dad has been playing daily since the date released. He's got 3,000 hours. 3,000 in his island. He doesn't even like to decorate. He just obsessively collects fish and bugs and just accumulates massive amounts of bells. It's hilarious. But yeah, the moment the rumors came out, it's like we're all lying in wait. So that's why I say, like, Animal Crossing is kind of a cult. It's a great kind of cult because at the end of the day, like, it is a game where we're all like helping each other out, trading stuff. It's like, oh, my Daisy May is buying turnips for, not Daisy May, sorry, like the twins are buying turnips for a really high price. Everyone come to my island so you can make money. Like, it's just such a nice community that's been built around these games. And I'm like, yes, that is like, if I have to be in a cult, this is the kind of cult I want to be in. Like, this is perfect. Okay, so the summer shells I can put in storage. What can I do now? Is the question. I've caught a bunch of fish. I've caught a bunch of bugs. Also, let me see what time it is. Okay, it is almost 6. So I don't think I'm gonna keep streaming for very long. Like, I'm gonna do a couple more bits. But yeah, this morning I got up before 5 a.m. because I'm Italian, living in the UK for many years. And every few years, something bureaucratic comes up where I've got to go and do paperwork at the Italian consulate in London. It takes a few hours to get to London from where I live. So I got up at the literal crack of dawn, before 5 a.m., to just groggily drag myself out of bed, put on a bit of makeup, get dressed, pack a bag, get to a train station, and then I basically, running on almost zero sleep, I've been like, okay, I've walked like 10 miles today all around London. I've spent multiple hours on trains, and I am like completely shattered. The massive iced coffee I drank while I was streaming, that is my 3rd coffee of the day. As a rule of thumb, I usually don't go over 2, but oh my god, it was so needed. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit a wall very soon. So I'm thinking I'm gonna keep streaming for another like 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, I know it's so hard to wait. But oh, you're getting married soon. Oh, that's awesome. I got married a few years ago and my wedding is absolutely just one of my favorite days of my entire life. I smile every time I think about it. But yeah, we actually got engaged during the pandemic and then we had to postpone our wedding twice because we picked the venue that we both really wanted. It's like, okay, we're gonna get married. This is the place we're gonna get married. And basically the venue did not take any wedding party bookings for like a year and a half, just because there were no guarantees of, you know, are the restrictions going to be lifted anytime soon? What's gonna happen? So yeah, we were supposed to get married in 2021. We ended up getting married in like summer 2022. And of course it poured because it's England that day. But yes. That was lovely. When's the big day, Dandy Ray? Sorry, I didn't mean to rhyme, but that did come out really, really nicely. Yeah, as a general rule of thumb, I love weddings, especially like English or American weddings, because I was raised in Italy. Italian weddings usually... we're talking full church service or getting married at City Hall. There's no in between. And then you just go to a restaurant and eat for hours and hours and hours. Versus we had a more, because my husband is British, so we had a more traditional English wedding where it was a civil ceremony in a really nice venue. And then, yes, there was food, but there was music and dancing, and it was so nice. Oh, wow. Congrats on the engagement. That's recent. Oh, wow. I mean, honestly, if you manage to put together a wedding in like 8 months, kudos to you. I was going insane because there was so much to plan. But yeah, it definitely needs to be like a tag team effort. But nice, September. That's only a couple of months away. Oh, I really hope you can keep that target then. Yeah, we had to postpone a couple of times and it kind of sucks to postpone. So I really hope you can keep on track and do get married in September. 13th, good date. Ooh, a state park. Oh my god, that sounds so charming. Oh my god, in Texas, is it extremely swelteringly hot right now? Because I'm in the UK and we're getting through probably the worst heat wave we've had in over a decade. It's so warm. And I always need to Google the conversion between Fahrenheit and Celsius because we use Celsius. So Celsius to Fahrenheit, we are talking. So it's been about between like 86 and 89 Fahrenheit in the UK for most of the last few weeks. And we are not built for that. Our houses are built with no aircon whatsoever. And they're made to keep all the heat in because our winters are cold. So it's hot. I've basically been living in the lightest summer dresses I own, in front of a fan, and just waiting for it to be over, basically. Oh no, it's humid too. And oh my god, I read about the floods as well. I'm so happy you got out of it fine. But that must be so scary. Oh wow, so of course they evacuated some areas. Goodness. Extreme weather is horrible. We're starting to get some of it here as well. Like sometimes you get flash floods. Luckily, at least we don't get hurricanes or tornadoes. I think sometimes you get some minor like twisters elsewhere in Europe, but at least in the UK, the worst we've got to deal with is floods and alternation of extreme heat and extreme cold, basically. Oh my god, in the 90s, that Okay, Celsius, so we're probably talking like 35 plus degrees. Oh my god, and with humidity, it just sticks to you. Yeah, I can imagine. PA, that's Pennsylvania, right? So yeah, you get like snow in winters and like warmer summers. That's like the sweet spot. Yeah, snow is amazing. It used to snow, I think, pretty much every year in the UK, and the weather has changed so much in the last 20 years that now, if we're lucky, we get a sprinkling of snow every few years, at least in this part of the country. And yeah, I've always found snow so charming because I grew up in Italy, and it basically never, I think it's no sorry, got a drink. I think I've been talking too much. Goody. Yeah, it basically snowed like 3 times that I could remember between like 95 and 2012, when I then moved to the UK. So I always love seeing snow. It's just so charming. Oh my god, you sound so romantic and sweet. But yeah, no, definitely. Extreme heat, I can't deal with that either. There's a reason, like in Italy, when it got to like the mid-80s, I think that's the mid-80s in Fahrenheit, like Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion, I just started fainting in schools. Because again, no aircon, it's just not a standard. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh my god, photos of just wintry landscapes must be so beautiful. Yeah, I wish we got more snow here. But I'm not very good with either of the extremes of either heat or cold. So it's always like, okay, I would love to go live, like we basically have to go up to Scotland to get snow regularly. But it's so cold in Scotland, even during the summer. Like, you don't break past 25 Celsius, which is like, I mean, if you even get that, you're usually below 20, so that would be about 68 Fahrenheit is like the hottest it gets in Scotland. Often much colder. I can't cope with that all year. Like, that's as the highest temperature all year round. That's just too cold for me. I can't cope with it. But yeah, we've got very few places in Europe where we get really hot summers and like winters cold enough to actually get snow. So it tends to be a lot more temperate. Okay, is there anything else I want with Nook shopping? Because I've got a bunch of money that I can spend. No glasses, no t-shirts. So we've ordered the rubber sneakers because they're cute. And you know what? I'm gonna buy the KK Dirge as well. That's a very dark one to have. Ooh, Pocket Camp phone case. Yes, I want the phone case. And the camp. Oh, come on. 5 orders a day? Oh, I gotta wait for tomorrow then. Holy heck, 110. That's so high. But in England, we don't like in the UK in its entirety. I think, yeah, Scotland is the very north of the country. It's got some higher elevation. I think we've basically got like 3 mountains, I think, total in the country. But yeah, having lived in Italy more than half my life, you get there to like the Alps in the north, and yeah, you've got these really tall mountains with lots of snow. You've got glaciers that never melt in parts of those mountains. So basically snow year round. But yeah, very, very few cases like that in the UK. Life is just so much better here though. I moved here when I was a teenager. And I'm now 30, so I've been here 13 years. And consider the high school class that I was in, so there were like 23 of us. Basically, only a handful of us have jobs, like good, stable jobs. Most of the people who have it is people who moved abroad like I did. And then there's someone who went to patisserie school and basically opened like a patisserie and bakery. But otherwise, there's just no jobs and the economy is Terrible. So yeah, I'm still very happy I moved to the UK, and this is where I met my husband. So it's very much a put down roots and I'm never leaving sort of situation. Although I am gonna talk him into getting an Italian passport. Because we've been married for a few years, he can get an Italian passport. So should the economy in the UK ever go completely to hell, we have European passports and can move elsewhere in Europe and like rebuild. Yeah, I can imagine. When it's that hot, I cannot believe it. Even people who love heat, I'm sure they're lying if they say, oh yeah, I love being outside in 35 plus degree weather. Like, no, I'm sorry. The only way in which I am withstanding those temperatures happily is if I am in a bathing suit, in the shade, with a cold drink, next to a pool or the sea. That's it. Otherwise, you will not catch me dead outside in those temperatures. It's just not sustainable. Let's go, let's go. Let's get a fish. Okay, I'm just gonna catch a few fish because I'm pretty sure we've got a double reward if we catch 5 fish, which we're very close to getting. And then I think after that, I'm gonna stop streaming because it is almost 6 o'clock and I keep coughing, which is telling me that my voice is completely pooped for the day. It's done. I can hear myself getting rougher and rougher as well as I go. Oh, that's so cool you were born in Latvia. Oh, that must have been so gorgeous. I had a friend in school, actually, who was born in Latvia. That is so cool. She showed me some photos. It's a beautiful country. And yeah, definitely colder. And I really don't understand why it's the dream of so many older, like, Americans to retire in Florida. Because to me, that looks like, okay, so they've got extreme weather, extreme heat, extreme humidity, gators, and snakes and stuff like... Why do you want to move there exactly? It's like, are you sure you think that's paradise? Because that does not sound like a nice way to live to me. Yeah, I guess to each their own. I far prefer like a much more temperate, gentle climate in this part of Europe. Ooh, fish. Yes, 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 we caught it. What are we getting? What are we getting? Yes, I caught a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. And we're hitting the fish. Neat. Okay, another 300 points. Ooh, okay, hang on, hang on. Can I get another 200? And then I can buy 3 Nook Mall tickets. And I can actually start to amass like a little treasure trove of them. Yes. I know, right? Who wouldn't want to live there? So hot and sticky pretty much all year round. And very dangerous pests. Like, sure, that does sound like paradise, I guess, to someone, right? Yeah, to each their own, not my thing. If I had to say, oh yeah, it's the dream to just retire somewhere one day, I'm gonna be like, okay, move back to Italy, get like a vineyard in Tuscany, and that's how I'm gonna spend like my retirement. In a sunny, warm, lovely place. But yeah, no, the humidity and the extreme weather, that's not it. That's not it. Ooh, trigger finger. I was a little too happy. And oh, come on. I keep seeing balloons and I don't have a slingshot yet. I'm not even entirely sure of how to get it. It might be in the tool pack that you can buy from Tom Nook, but I'm not even sure if that's actually where I can find it. I'm gonna have to Google it. Because that's the thing, it's 3k that I do not want to have to splurge on tools if it's not gonna give me what I need. So I'm gonna have to... Oh, I didn't mean to show it off. I meant to place it. Yes, we're placing it. And we are pushing it. Oh, goody. Blathers is gonna be so happy with us once the museum is built. Because look at this. We've got clownfish. And we also have the seahorse. Please nice him. And, oh, the seahorse tank is so cute. And the diving beetle. So we've already got 2, 3, 5. We've already got 7 bugs and fish to donate. Plus a bunch of fossils we found today also. Oh, he's gonna be happy, happy, happy with us. Yes. Okay, one more fish. One more fish and then I'm done. I promise. I'd rather run into the wolves walking through a European pine forest than a gator. Yes. And to be fair, unless it's like the middle of winter and they are hungry, most wolves will probably not attack humans. Basically like a bear, if you don't give it a reason to attack you, or it's really, really hungry, it's not gonna really try to eat you. So it's going like, okay, I'd rather take that than the gators. Reptiles, much, much harder to deal with. Okay, look at this. We got so much... Oh my god, wait. The seahorse is a lamp. Are they all lamps? Hang on, did I just discover? Dude. No way. How do I only find out now? Okay, so not the bugs. Hang on, hang on. Is it all the fish tanks? How did I not know that? I played this game for 1,500 hours. How did I not know that? That the fish tanks have lights. I can't believe I didn't know that. Oh, goody. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna have to go because I am so shattered from basically a sleepless night. And to boot, my voice is absolutely giving out. So I think I'm gonna be croaky as heck if I don't stop now. Because I've been streaming for almost like 3 hours straight. So, we actually managed to achieve a lot today on the second day on the island. We have donated a bunch of stuff to Blathers. So he's opening the museum. We're just gonna have to wait a couple of days. We have found all the wood needed to build the shop. What we're missing now is the iron nuggets, which we'll hopefully get like tomorrow-ish, maybe the day after, so we should get enough. And we've already got a bunch of things that we can donate to the museum as soon as it opens. So I would say, for a day's work, pretty dang great. So next stream is probably going to be... Depends on how long it takes for the museum to open. Probably Friday afternoon. So it's sort of same time-ish, like 3:30, 4 o'clock UK time. And we are gonna see what else we can do with Blathers. We're probably gonna open the shop, open the museum, so it's gonna be fun. And yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going forward with this project of just playing a new island from scratch and just being really honest about it. No time traveling, nothing like that. We're gonna just vanilla, clean Animal Crossing. So we can do that. Anywho, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It was so nice to meet you, Dandy Ray. Thanks again for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope to see you soon doing another stream. So have a great day, great night, depending on your time zone. I hope you stay safe, stay hydrated because it is hot pretty much everywhere in the world right now. And I'll see you soon. Bye!